Welcome to Making Austin Ride. Today we're ripping open track number 7 on the album, and this song is about presence.
Here in the now, we find each other somehow.
You're about to hear the raw story behind track number 7 here, so turn it up. Hi everyone, Clinton Bonner here, and welcome back to Making Austin Ride, where I'm releasing a full rock album, 11 tracks in total, with the creative help of AI. The songs are all real and written by really real people, initially recorded by real people, and now being performed by our AI rocker, Austin Ride. If you're new here, hit subscribe, like, turn on those notifications, hit the bell, as we're releasing a brand new track and behind the scenes making of track every week for 11 straight weeks, an entire album. It's a gauntlet. So today's song is track number 7 here. And what better way to describe it than to ask AI? This is what Grok had to say about this poetic track. Here is a reflective folk rock meditation on Providence and the improbable collision of two lives. Damn, Grok. I've always loved this song. I brought here to our guitarist, you've heard about a lot in this series, Brian Melo Wilcox, as this rhythmic-y rolling intro that uses some interesting slash chords where you drop the bass note a half step but keep the rest of the chord intact. It provides the intro of this song, this like sliding like effect that you hear, because audibly you're taking these itty bitty small steps towards something and not these huge octave leaps. The very first time I laid this down was on a 4-track, and I sent it off to Melo. I was like, hey man, kind of new thing here. I'd like you to take a look at it. And something was gelling. We had something really kind of baking. We wanted to explore it further. By the way, this is like 2005 or something like that. In the Austin Ride version that you're going to hear, I really wanted to see how much I could strip away. Could it be simplified, and could it still drive in a new, simpler form, especially in the pre-chorus and the chorus? I think we got to a really nice sound on this track. And for me, it almost has like this Natalie Merchant type feel, which I was not expecting. But once I heard it, I was really into it.
Well, I had to stop and to think of all the places you could have been.
With Suno, I created a few takes, and unlike many of the tracks on this album, I found more and more success the more I dialed down the weirdness dial, that little thing you could tamper with. Maybe the song ends up following more expected patterns and is kind of a bit more adult contemporary because I dialed down this weirdness, but I really like the simple dynamics the song presented. I hope you do too.
Billion stars each call your name. Well, I had to stop.
Lastly, on the album, this song is sandwiched between track 6, Portrait, and track 8, Addiction by Subtraction, which you're going to hear next week, which is like they're both pure rockers. For me, here, the song here, it represents a deep and tranquil, and I think a pretty pause that the album, I think, needed. For me, I think overall, these might be the strongest lyrics I've ever written for a full song. One verse in particular, my favorite, and it might sound a bit morbid, but I always thought it would make a nifty epitaph. Those words, no regrets, Providence suggests that every moment was meant.
No regrets, Providence suggests that every moment was meant.
Well, that is the full story behind this delicate track number 7 here off of Austin Ride's debut album, Love Like Blind. Go listen to the full song right now. Link is in the description. It is the pinned comment. It is right on screen. So go stare at that night sky and give this one a spin and see how it hits you in those feels. If you love the songs and this series, drop a like, comment on your favorite part, and subscribe so you don't miss next week's track. It's another banger, I think. And if you got questions about the AI process, ask them in the comments. I read every single comment, and I love answering stuff because maybe it will help somebody else do something awesome someday. That would be really cool. I'll see you next week for track number 8, Addiction by Subtraction. This is an unapologetic rocker that brings you right into the heart and mind of abandonment. On the entire album, this probably has the biggest, most memorable hook. And here's a small sample, and bye-bye.